All right, man. So I guess the only way for me to fucking do this shit is like uh, um I don't know. I'm gonna try coming at it a different type of fucking way. And I don't know, bro. Anyway, so I fell into a project, man. Uh, the United States government. This was like when I was like 16, 17, and my father he was a arms and fucking he was arms and drug he was a drug dealer, but he was also an arms dealer, like. And he got caught. He fucking ended up going to jail, right? Well, anyways, like I was raised around all that shit, dog. So like first grade, I got my fucking tattoo. I got a tattoo in the first grade, bro. No bullshit. Like, and my family, everybody can vouch for that shit, bro. And then I got expelled from middle school for having a handgun and shit. So like my my childhood like wasn't really like I can say like this is like basically my dad sending his last letter to us. You know what I mean? That he was moving to Mexico and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like and whatnot, right? And he basically told my mom to tell me what happened, right? So so like Illinois right here. Now I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, bro. Like so like so when I fucking when I came back, let's just say, man, like my like me growing up, bro, like slanging drugs and shit, like you know what I'm saying, to me it was the rite of passage, bro. Like, you know, if I end up going to jail, whatever, or not, right? So, like, one day, then when I was like, well, hold on, let me show you real quick. Hold on. All right, here you go. So, this is my high school transcript, right? So, state of Harker Heights, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, state of Harker Heights, but the state of Texas, Harker Heights High School, it's a six-year high school, bro. It's pretty fucking huge, right? And, it was in Nolensville, Texas. Maria Sanchez, she was in the army, she's my aunt. So, eh, so like my life was going to shit, right, bro? Like so freshman year, only got 5 credits, right? I took French, but like look at my hey, I was consistent though, right? Consistent motherfucking 77, right? But anyways, 5 credits. Going into my 2002 year, which was the sophomore year, I got 0 credits, bro. So like I ended up getting like I ended up getting caught and went to juvie and like ended up getting the fucking fights and other stupid shit over there and I ended up going to fucking Southwest Preparatory, and then like got expelled from the other school, and then like I got expelled from that one, and then anyways, I ended up like Bear County Sheriff came like he was like, hey, uh, like they're gonna process, they're already processing me and everything, right, bro? Like and they're like, hey, the one of the fucking captains want to talk to you, right? And so I was like, okay, and he came in and he was like, Oscar Escalante, and I was like, yes, sir. And he's like, your great grandfather, your great grandfather fought in World War II. I was like, I got something like that. I know that. And he's like, why are you pissing your fucking life away and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? He started talking shit like that, and he was like, I'll give you a deal. Like, you going to fight for your country, and I'm saying like, we'll get this away or whatever. Like, I was like, bro, I'm not scared to go to fucking, I'm not scared to go to jail. Dog. It's my rite of passage. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is what happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I wasn't tripping. And but I was like, I'm not gonna fucking fight no fucking stupid war that like ain't got nothing to do with me. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like so, anyways, he finally explained to me what the fuck everything was going on, right? What the deal was, and how important a person like me and other people are gonna be putting into this. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on. So, anyways, um, I was already, I was already thinking I was a badass too because like I got my golden gloves and I was boxing already too in Oregon and like, anyway, so 2003, bro, going into my junior year. I'm not even a junior, bro. I'm still a fucking freshman based on my fucking credits, right? But 17 fucking credits, dog. Physics and all that. Look at all those grades, right? Now, I said, wow, man, like what the fuck, lol. Then from a 6A high school, like Harker Heights, Heights doesn't do that. Like, huh? LOL. How did you get 20 credits in 4 months? I don't doubt it since you got your degree as well, but that was the normal 4 years with advanced weapons training. So like 4 years and a half. Then in early of 2008, we all became officers, and in late 2008, we all got our orders. LOL, you went to Bagram, Afghanistan by October 2008. It was still Bush's show. So I got like Barack Obama didn't take over till like January 2009. So uh, anyways, keep going. And then math models, PE, wildlife, child development, that's two, right? So let me get this straight. You got 5 credits your freshman year, and you take French. Explains why you understood Arabic and spoke it so good. You told me once that Arabic was also has Spanish words, so it helped you with the accent. People would say, "Speak Spanish." Then, since you were fluent with Spanish, it was no problem. They would always say, "That's why you have the accent from Spain." Like they never guessed you were from the States. However, since you have red hair, it would also help us out even more because everyone knows redheads come from Europe. So they will always call you Spaniard. Sorry for getting off topic. Then your sophomore year, you got 0 credits, followed by you getting expelled from high school. That's what I was talking about. Then ending up in Southwest Preparatory, okay, because on toilets, slaying drugs. Okay, someone in your higher ups full of file, okay. That's history, same thing. Okay, so enrolled. Okay, so check it out. So I enrolled in this time, like this is 5 months after 9/11, dog. This one right here. So like right here. So I enrolled on 9/11. Crazy, huh? Uh, and I graduated January 20th, 2004. 4 months later, dog, I got 20 fucking credits. Like, so graduated, And so like 2004, 2005, academic classes, but your basic minimum is 22, and you got your recommended high school 24. Well, I took the fucking distinguished one, 24 credits, because integrated physics and chemistry. That's what you see over here, bro. See that? Integrated physics. So, anyways, like, I graduated with the highest fucking, and then I fucking went to Bush University, and, see, yeah, so this is, all this shit, right? So, all right, so, hold on. All right, so this is my non-disclosure form for classified information. Um, um, you already know how this goes. You can read if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already know what the fuck that is. um, so, let's see. All right, so these are my great grandfather's World War II photos in Nazi Germany. Okay, like see this shit. All right, so I'll talk to them about that shit. But anyways, so hold on. Let me see. All right, brother. I'm gonna go back and do all that here a little bit. Okay, so this is July 25th, 2010. I'm not gonna talk to you today, but I'll keep emailing you. It's not that I don't want to. It's that our team chief isn't now with us on the floor, all because we got an order from the White House saying that there's only going to be 50,000 troops here in Iraq. And that order to start shutting down bases already started. They already sent a memo out to the foreign nationals to clear out within 15 days. Filipinos, Ganas, Indians, all of them have to clear out. And this will be the last base before we all leave. They're looking at January, right? And you said, oh well, I thought you weren't gonna talk to me today again, right? So Title 10 U.S. Code 1580 Emergency Essential Employee Designation. Criteria for designation: the Secretary of Defense or the Secretary of Military Department concerned may designate as an emergency essential employee any employee of the Department of Defense, whether permanent or temporary, the duties of whose position meet all the following criteria. It is a duty of the employee to provide immediate and continuous support for combat operations or support maintenance and repair of the combat essential systems of the armed forces. It is necessary for the employee to perform that duty in a combat zone after the evacuation of non-essential personnel, including any dependents or members of the armed forces, from the zone in the connection with a war, a national emergency declared by Congress or the President, or the commencement of combat operations of the armed forces in the zone. It is impracticable to convert the employee's position to a position authorized to be filled by a member of the armed forces because of the necessity for the duty to be performed without interruption. Eligibility and employees in non-appropriated fund instrumentalities. A non-appropriated fund instrumentality employee is eligible for designation as an emergency essential employee under sections A. See this section. The term combat zone has meaning given the term in section 11C2 of the Internal Revenue Code 1986, right? And then this is Title 10 of the Armed Forces. And basically everything right here, right? Emergency essential personnel, criteria for designation, right here. Same basically we just read up there. See what I'm saying? So that's that. And then okay. I like that little basically the same shit happens again and again. Like it's never gonna. So this is a DOD directive. Like basically it breaks down like the Geneva Conventions, like what it is and all that shit, right? So screening for ready reserve, all right, like reissues, update policies to ensure continued performance of employees in civilian positions that have been designated as an EE before crisis situations have not been designated as EE. Okay, like ability. This directive applies to the Office of the Secretary of Defense and military departments, including the Coast Guard, when it's operating in the military service in the Navy. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the chief staff and the Joint Staff, the Unified and Specified Command and Inspector General of the Department of Defense, the defense agencies, and the DoD field activities hereafter referred to collectively as the DoD components. Terms used in directive define enclosure to. It is DoD policy limit. Then okay, like where's it at, man? Um, okay, if reasonable, practical is consistent with requirement to accomplish military mission, plans to convert overseas U.S. citizen civilian positions, military occupancy, subsequent to an evacuation of non-combat, and if continued performance of duties would require for some positions that continue highly specialized duties that must continue to be performed during crisis situations. Military replacements may not be readily available for continued performance of the functions. Those positions and positions which have not been designated previously as EE, which are deemed critical to accomplishment of the military missions due to military crisis, shall be designated as the EE and subject to this directive. You hear that? Retain U.S. citizen, retain U.S. citizen and EE civilian employees in the place who occupy overseas positions or deployed to U.S. based employees overseas who occupy positions that have been identified as critical in accomplishment of the military missions and whose positions either have been or will be designated as EE. Provide the evacuation of dependents and overseas, like it just goes on and on, right? Like breaks it even down more for you, but like I want to point something out to you. So like right here, so Um, hold on. All right, here you go. So this position is an emergency essential in the event of crisis situation, equipment or design designated alternative must continue to perform the E duties and to relieve by proper authority. Incumbent and designated alternative may be required to take part in a readiness exercises. Exercises. You hear that? So ready? Yeah.